What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of 10K on eBay, my journey to 10,000 live listings on eBay. Today, I want to do a live unboxing from a company called OEMEXPERTS. It's a cell phone accessories, electronics, like liquidator or supplier in Brooklyn, New York. And I'm going to try it out. Today, I've got two boxes. One is a lower end goods. The other one is a medium end goods. And what I'm going to do, the way I'm going to set up this unboxing is I'm going to open up both boxes. We're going to look at what's inside. And then after that, I'm going to look up all the pricing with you guys on eBay and see what this is worth and what you can expect as a return. These are both sample boxes. So I think since they buy goods directly from the manufacturers, you're going to be able to potentially buy pallets and pallets. I'm doing my own homework. I want to vet and see if these guys are legit. So this is sort of an unbiased review. Let's figure out what's in these boxes. I'm going to open the lower end one first. And thanks guys for checking it out. Let's see what's in this thing. Cool. So I like these boxes that have the tape on them to see if they've been opened before. It's hard to match up again. Okay, cool. And obviously, excuse me, getting the 10K items is going to be a lot easier if I can order wholesale because you can get multi-quantity, and also I imagine all the stuff in here is going to have a barcode. And I did not choose what's in it. It's going to be random. And I think with some liquidators, you're going to get some random items. So I don't know what's in it. It could all be all one thing. Could be all something different. Let's see what's in this first box. Packing slip. Okay, so again, this is like a wholesale or a liquidator of cell phones, cell phone accessories. So you can see right away I have, let me see, it looks like a bunch of cell phone cases. Let me take a look here. So we've got an OtterBox, which I think is restricted, definitely restricted for me on Amazon. On eBay, I've heard that you shouldn't list OtterBox. I don't know, maybe somebody can comment in the description below or in the chat if you can sell OtterBox. This is a clear screen protector, actually for an iPhone 4. So this is super, obviously super old stock, and you can tell right away this is old stock because the stuff is very dusty. So we have a 4S screen protector, a 5C screen protector. Let's see here. We have an NFC blocker. So I guess these things prevent people from stealing your personal information off of your phone. More privacy glass. I think this stuff sells really well. InvisiShield and Zag, all the stuff that protects your screen from breaking, the Gorilla Glass stuff. Here's another wallet case. So yeah, this is the low end box again. So again, this might not be something that I order because the lower end stuff for me is a little bit, it's a little more difficult to sell in my opinion, because so far it looks like all these items are going to sell for under $10. But I don't know. So here we have a car charger for an iPhone with a lightning port. Some multiples of the car chargers. Let's take a look here. So now moving into some, looks like some better stuff. We have a wallet case. We have some speakers. So these are, this is a espresso cup, well, an espresso cup that's also a speaker. I don't know who's gonna buy this, but after I go over what's in all these boxes, we'll look up all the pricing and see what these are worth. I don't think you can order a sample box. I think you have to order the whole, you have to order a larger assortment of stuff. But it's good because then I can unbox the low end and the medium end with you guys, and then I'll also open up the high-end box. I need to actually order that one since that one's more expensive. But just a full disclaimer, I did get these for free to test out to get an idea. So if it works out, we'll order another box that I'll actually pay for, and you guys can take a look. So looks like there's lots of these little speakers, capsule speakers. This is definitely a return, right? You can see the box has been opened. So I'm gonna have to test most of this stuff before I send it out to a customer to make sure, which is gonna be a little bit of a pain in the ass, but I think it might be worth it depending on the dollar amount. You can definitely order by the pallet. I think I'm gonna order a pallet of higher end goods to see what the difference is. Because so far on this lower end stuff, thank goodness it's scannable, otherwise it wouldn't be worth our time, right? Okay, so headphones. Now this is some better stuff. So now we have a battery pack. This is a 2200 mAh jellyfish charger. So on Amazon, you can get chargers with this capacity for about 10 bucks. So I do think it'd be really easy to sell though. Selling items that are travel chargers or batteries should be pretty easy. I think a lot of people buy this stuff, go on a trip, and then they return it when they get back. It's kind of unethical that people do that. Here we have a Motorola Bluetooth headset. This is pretty cool. All of this stuff is electronic, so hopefully we can see what else is going on. Here we have an iPad mini case. More battery pack. This is Samsung, so a little bit better brand. Let's see here. Another OtterBox type tougher case. We have an iOS game controller. It's pretty cool. After I open this box and see what's in it, we'll find out what all this stuff's selling for. We have a 1 gigabyte memory. This used to cost like $100 like 10 years ago, and now they're like $10 or less. And another speaker that's the shape of a coffee cup. You guys should put in the chat right now what you think so far of this haul. Another little mini speaker. This is the low end stuff. I got 2 boxes, mid and low. Another iPad, or 2 more iPad cases. Let's see, what is this thing? This is a Costco travel kit. So if you guys have ever bought a cell phone from Costco, they give you like these little kits of, it's called a bonus pack. But this would give me the impression that they work with some of the kiosks and suppliers for mobile accessories. Let's see. And then here's another giant coffee cup speaker. So I don't know if these are selling well. We'll take a look. Okay, so 3 more phone cases, 2 more headphones, 1 more screen protector, and a stylus wristband. That's a good idea. Chad in the chat box says that I should lot this stuff up. That might be a good idea. Okay. And then here is a car window thing for your cell phone. So you plug it in, and it's a cell phone holder for your car. So it's pretty interesting stuff. Okay, that's it. This box is empty. Basically, a bunch of cell phone cases that are really old, some screen protectors, some speakers, headphones, and a couple of memory sticks. I got to test a bunch of this stuff. Okay, let's get into the second box. This is a little more exciting. Hopefully, the second stuff is noticeably higher quality. Let's take a look here. I did put a link to the guy's website in the description below if you want to check it out. Let me know if you guys think he's legit, if he's not legit. He's in Brooklyn, so if you guys are in New York City, maybe you guys can stop by for me and see what you think of his warehouse. Okay, box number 2. This is exciting. Let's see what's in it. Okay, wow. A lot less items in this box. So you can see these are the LG. These are the LG wireless headsets that you put around your neck, right? This box has definitely been opened. So I can tell this is probably not new because I think when these are new, they come wrapped in some kind of plastic, and the plastic is missing here. So this is probably a return. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to test these to see if they work. But you see a lot of these products that are good for private labeling on Amazon. So this is definitely higher end, right? This is a wireless set of headphones. Let's take a look here. We have a US military case for an iPhone, so it's sort of like an OtterBox copy. The brand is Griffin. I'd say this is a little bit higher quality than the one before, just because it's newer. It's an iPhone 5S. There was some iPhone 4 stuff in the other one. This is the biggest item. It's a Gear 4 house party speaker. Well, interesting. This is actually still sealed, or it appears to be sealed. No, it's not. It's not sealed. It's in the plastic wrapping. So let's see if there's actually people that are actually sealed. Questionable. I don't know if you guys can see the seal. It looks like it's been opened. So it's a wireless streaming Bluetooth speaker, which should be pretty awesome. I don't know if this will work or not, but we'll have to test it to see before we resell it. Here we have another. This is a shower speaker. This is kind of cool. I might keep this one. And it's Bluetooth, which is actually a really good idea. A shower speaker that's Bluetooth, so you can hook it up. That way you don't have to bring your phone to the shower or the bathtub. Let's see. Another nicer impact case for the iPhone 6. So I think in the medium quality one, you're gonna get newer phones. In the low quality one, you're gonna get way older phones. Probably in the high quality box, you're gonna get current phones. That would be my guess based on what I've seen so far. Here's another wireless speaker. I wouldn't mind selling wireless speakers on eBay or Amazon, because every single item I've opened so far, with the exception of this, is first class. This I can tell from shipping tons of items. This is around 3 pounds. So this is kind of heavy. A 3-pound box is not that economical to ship, but I'm going to list every single one of these items on Low Key Husky, the eBay account, today. So that's another cool thing about listing brand new items, is you can list them really quickly. I'm sure all of these barcodes will pull up in eBay. There's probably at least 50 items here, and all of them will go into my new account, so you guys can see how they do. So we can do this together. I do think that since retail is kind of exploding, there's going to be more of an opportunity for closeout stuff like this as everybody moves to an online warehouse. Here's another Samsung wireless headphones. This is, in my opinion, a better brand than LG, but I don't know my wireless headphones that well. This box definitely been opened. Whoever bought this didn't actually wash their hands before opening, because it's got these dirty smudge marks all over it. So let's take a look at what's inside. It's not even put back in it properly, so this is obviously not brand new, it's a return. So I'm gonna open this up real quick and see if there's the charging stuff in it, because sometimes people will buy this stuff, steal the charger, and return the headphones. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, so it looks like nothing is missing. The charger, the head, even the earbud things, the soft cover on the ear pods are still here. So Samsung Gear headphones, that's pretty cool. Let's see how much these are worth in a second. Another wireless speaker. I'm not familiar with this brand Gear 4, guys, but there is a lot of stuff in here. Gear 4, I would not mind selling 10,000 electronics. This is super easy. I probably wouldn't even need employees, because this stuff's super easy to list. There's no measuring. The only part that's going to be time consuming is definitely testing the electronics to see if they work. Let's see. Here we have an iPhone 6 Plus case, which is the phone that I use. So I'm not too in the butterflies, but if you guys are, let me know. I'll hook you up. And then, wow, this is a nice find. This is a Mophie Power Station Mini. These are cool. I actually have one of these, a blue one. These are like $70 MSRP. So that's pretty. It's pretty good. So, you know, if this sells for $30 even, it'll be a nice come up. I don't know the actual pricing on this, George. George is asking how much all this stuff was. And it's not indicated on here. There's also a letter on here that says B. I don't know if that means B grade, because that would make sense. But George, to let you know, I'm gonna find out the pricing on what one of these boxes would cost. And then we'll know the sale price, because I'm going to list all this stuff on eBay as soon as I'm done with this chat. So we'll be able to see what it all sells for afterwards. Eric, I put a link in the chat below if you want to take a look at it. Also, my eBay store, Low Key Huskies, where all this stuff will be listed. So we have another OtterBox. This is for a Galaxy S4. That's really old, right? So this should be in the mid-tier box, but I think it's in the low-tier box because of the age, but I think OtterBoxes are expensive. Question for you guys. I don't think you can list new OtterBox on eBay. It might be against policy if somebody knows. I'm gonna definitely put pre-owned probably if I do sell this. It may not even be worth it if eBay is gonna give me a hassle. Let's see how many miles is the Mophie. Mophie is 3,000. So 3,000 miles is kind of weak. The one that I use for travel is 20,000 miles. So this is only going to give you half a charge on an iPhone, like at the new iPhone, in my opinion. Okay. And now we have a wireless charging pad for the Galaxy phones. This is pretty cool, and it's actually the Samsung brand. So very cool. I don't have wireless charging yet, but I think it should be cool. So Chad says I should sell it as new or used open box. That's a good idea. Let me test it and see if it's legit. If it's actually a good thing, then I'll throw it in for. I might actually keep this wireless charging pad if it's good, because I know a lot of people, including my family, uses Droid, not iPhone. And the seal has been broken. I was going to try and peel back the plastic to see if this is open, but it's been cut. So a little bit interesting. Take a look at this charging pad, which I think would fetch great money, but we'll see. Yeah, it's definitely been used. So I don't know how I feel about electronics that have clearly been used. Wow, Nancy is saying this charger was $70 a couple years ago. I don't think they're that expensive anymore. Costs probably gone way down, but let's find out. Okay, and the final thing is a JBL wireless headphone. This looks relatively nice. Let's see. None of the mid-tier box that I bought was brand new. All of it has been opened or at least open to examine. Maybe not used. Some of the stuff has clearly been used also. Let's take a look at these JBL headphones. They have to be the most expensive item in this lot. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, this is good. At least it has the plastic wrapping, right? Because sometimes if you don't have the plastic wrapping, then like if it just came like this, you would know right away it's been used. But at least they put it in here. Maybe they opened it and didn't like it. Gonna have to test it if this is something I want to resell. Let's take a look. The worst thing would be like if there was a banana in this, right? Okay. These are pretty sweet. So these are foldable, foldable headphones. I like it. These are pretty cool. So let's take a look at what all this stuff is worth. So that was the final item in the lot. Now I'm going to use my phone and see what some of this stuff is worth. So you pay a certain amount based on the tier of the items that you're buying. I imagine how this type of liquidation works is you get a bunch of stuff that does okay, and then you get stuff, these are Bluetooth, yes. You get a bunch of stuff that they can't sell in the box so they can get rid of it. That'd be a good way for them to get rid of a lot of items. From what I've heard, there's a really good market for buying liquidation and selling in lots because it gives you an opportunity to get rid of some of your junk, but also you have to put enough profit in. There has to be enough profit in here that I'm gonna reorder from these guys, right? So you can't give people all garbage because they're not gonna reorder and they're gonna tell their friends and then no one's gonna order from you. So let's just say these 50 items cost $100. Let's just say it costs 100. In the chat, I want you guys to put, what would it be worth profit-wise if all this stuff costs $100? I'm sure probably, I don't know if that's accurate or not, but let's assume these 50 items cost $100. What kind of return would you guys expect for it to be worth your time to list? I'm really curious to see what you guys think. So I'm gonna look up some of these items right now to see what their value is. I wanna have you guys on here, so if you guys just wanted to see what's in it, we're done with the unboxing part. You can go back to your lives, but if you wanna see what it's worth, hang out for a little bit. Let's look some of this stuff up. So let's take a look here. I'm gonna use both Amazon and eBay to see how this works. So the first thing is this JBL thing. I do think it's gonna be the most expensive thing. So you guys are saying if it costs $100, you'd be expecting a return of 300 to 500 and 2 months. Let's see here, at least 500, 175 profit on a $100 investment. Interesting. Okay. Let's see how long this is going to take. $10 profit each is impossible on these low profit items because I think, or the low end. I think all the low end items are going to cost, let's say, $10. So the Amazon seller app is being a little wonky. Let's try eBay. Let's see here. Why is it taking so long this morning? Let me just type it in. I'm going to remove that. Maybe the bandwidth is low because I'm using the live streaming. Synchros S400. Okay, here we go. So this JBL speaker is selling, so it looks like it's selling around $70, which is pretty good. Yeah, that's true. I could use Scoutify. Okay, so we're looking at probably $64. So how should I calculate this? Should I look at all the MSRPs and then let's just say deduct 30% for expenses, or how would you guys quickly assess this inventory? Because I've never bought a wholesale lot of new tags items before. Let's see. What's up, Jay Scott? Let's take a look at this wireless charging pad. So, wow. So, who was it in the chat? Somebody said that this was about $70 back in the day, but right now it's only $10 with free shipping. And that's brand new. So, this is going to be actually, I'll just separate it into items that are going to sell for under $10. So, it might be easier. So for sure, the old cell phone cases are only going to be $10 because they're old. They're not the current generation. Let's let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And if they're selling for under $10, it's safe to say that you're going to net only 5 max. So let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Okay, so there are 30 cell phone cases or little things that the maximum would be $5 profit. Okay, so let's just be very, let's just say they're going to be $5 profit, which they're not. They're not going to be that high. If you sold them off for 10, there would be some that you didn't sell. So there's about 25 items that are going to be a $5 margin. Let's just call it $100 because some of it won't sell, and there's going to be some return. So if you were to take the time to list all 30 of these items, which would take a couple of hours, you could probably get your money back just on the lower end stuff. It'd be pretty time consuming, but you would get your money back there, and which would mean all the rest of this stuff would be pure profit. If this lot only costs $100, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. There are 10 sets. There are 10 sets of wireless speakers. So the 10 sets of wireless speakers. Let's say, actually, let's just look it up so I don't have to guess. Gear 4 it has the nicest packaging, so we'll see what this stuff sells for. I've never heard of Gear 4. Maybe it's a private label product. Okay, so this set of speakers is selling for $45 right now on eBay. So this is a pretty decent pickup. That must mean the bigger one costs more. Selling for $80. Okay, so you got 80 and 40. So you can look at it this way too. If you sold a few of the higher end items, you would get your money back too. You can't look through some of the stuff that you're buying. So I wonder what they use to determine what it's worth. But it sounds like, to me, if you were to get 4 to 5x your money selling every single item before fees, that's probably a reasonable amount. You probably would double your money after all said and done. I would be, so far looking at this, I would say that, yeah, I bet it costs a lot more than $100 for sure. But just from my basic feeling, I would say listing all this stuff, I could make between $150 and $200 profit from all the stuff here. That would be sort of the high end of the profit here. So if you spent $100, let's see. Since my goal is to just double my money, I haven't looked up the exact manifest on this, but I would say I'd pay like up to maybe $200 for it at the high end. And again, none of this stuff is actually new. I'm looking at the sold. I'm looking at both actually. So the way I research items is I type it or scan it in. Actually, let's do one together. So this is an iOS controller that says $99 on it, right? But that was a long time ago. Let's see here. Wow. So these were $99 back in the day, but the solds are between $10 and $15, right? So that's another interesting point. Jay Scott says that a flea market booth might be best for this kind of stuff. Maybe I should go to maybe I should get a flea market booth, which is 31 bucks. In my local flea market, it costs 71 bucks or $31 to have a booth the size of a parking space. So what do you guys think? Is that worth it? $31 for the size of a full, actually it's not a parking space, it's 2 parking spaces. So in our flea market, you can pull your car into one spot and then you use the spot behind it to set up your booth. That's crazy that this is $100 and now it's only worth 10. This is 10, not including shipping and fees. So I mean, this is like a $5 net profit item. At least it's first class. It feels like it's about 12 ounces. Swap meet, Andrew K says swap meet's a serious grind, probably. I mean, I don't know if it would be worth it to set it up on a Saturday or Sunday with the high traffic when that's the day when garage sales are popping, right? You can make the most money there. There's nothing in here that you would make more than $30 profit. That's if you got this set of speakers, which is going for 80 for super cheap in this bulk deal. So maybe what they do is, this is an idea. I don't know how wholesalers put this stuff together, but let's say the JBL audio and this, and so these 2 sets of speakers from Gear 4 and this JBL headset, right? So if you were to go to a garage sale, you could buy just these 3 items, right? And then you could kill it because these 3 items might have a high margin if you bought for cheap from somebody. But if I was a wholesaler, I'd probably determine the value of some of the items and then lot the rest of the garbage or junk or lower end items in with it to get rid of it, because they're probably paying, I don't know how liquidation works, for sure under $1 for this stuff, for sure. I would think, because I wouldn't purchase these items that are 10, that sell for $10 or less for more than $1. What's up, Ryan? Ryan's asking, where did I get this stuff from? I bought it from a company called OEM Experts in Brooklyn. Actually, I didn't buy it. They provided these 2 boxes for me to do an unboxing. But I am going to place a couple of orders because I'd like to see what wholesale is like. There's a lot of people who follow my channel that don't have time to go sourcing, or they have some kind of situation where they can't leave their house to go looking for stuff. So it'd be nice to do it. Big D is saying they probably pay by the pound or truckload. That's probably right. You're correct. I will buy from them again, but I don't think I would buy the low end box. There's a low end and a mid that I received, like 2 boxes. I would not buy the low end box, period, because I'm not going to buy a bunch of items that are only $10. I'm not going to buy a bunch of items that are only $10, even if I get them for 50 cents. I tried that model with the bins, right? I bought thousands of pounds of items for like 10 cents to 50 cents a piece. And that ended up not being worth my time. So let's see, what does this look like? I will tell you though that the lower end items, I think the majority of them have not been opened. What's up, Sean? Exactly. So when I bought the 2,000 or 4,000 pounds of stuff, I basically listed every single item, and that's a huge mistake. I should have basically redonated 75% of it and just kept the stuff that was good. The problem is I didn't know what 25% of it was good. But now, actually doing the bulk lot, if I were to buy the same lot from Goodwill, I would be able to sort much faster. But Sean makes a good point. If somebody offers you a big wholesale lot for super, super cheap, it's tempting to just buy it, right? So if these guys are buying these electronics by the tractor trailer load, it makes sense to do wholesale, because you have to get rid of this stuff that's only under $10. Let's check out this shower speaker, see how much it's worth. Wouldn't it be funny if there was a non-waterproof shower speaker? Okay, let's see. So these, wow, there's only one available for sale. It's in the Netherlands. 0 sold. But this is the Gear 4 brand, which does have pretty decent solds on eBay. I'm not going to research Amazon, which I know is going to be higher for this stuff, because it's easier to liquidate stuff on eBay than it is on Amazon. You're going to get more money if you send it in the FBA, but I'm just doing Trying to give you guys an idea of what a wholesale lot would be. Gear 4 sold. So not a lot of stuff has sold from Gear 4. A little bit. It's an okay brand, but obviously not as good as like Samsung or Sony. I did not look up one of these espresso cup speakers, which are really popular. Let's take a look here. Yeah, I can't even pull one up. Let me see espresso speaker. If you can't find it on eBay, then it's pretty scary. Okay, these are insanely expensive in my opinion. These are people are asking $20 to $30 for these little coffee cup speakers. Wow, somebody 2 days ago somebody paid $25 for this coffee cup. Look, this little thing. This is insane. So Zen Thrifting is saying for $100 you'd expect a profit $400 to $600 within 1 to 2 months. I mean that's like insane return. If that's true, then if you could spend $1,000 and make $4,000 to $6,000 over 2 months and not have to leave your house, all you have to do is just place an order, and $1,000 would only be that's less than 1 pallet of this stuff. I don't know what's your guys' threshold again. I think I would do it, even if, I guess maybe I'm just not that picky. I'd be okay with doubling my money after fees if I didn't have, oh, actually this is the thing. I'd be okay with doubling my money after the cost of testers, right? I would need somebody to do the work for me and still net half, then it would be worth my time. So if I could spend 100 and spend 200 on labor and be left with 100 afterwards and just double, then that would be the bottom. That's what I'm looking for. Yeah, Big D is saying with clothing or electronics, you'll do a lot better with name brands. I agree with you because people are searching LG speaker, Bose speaker. If they type in just speaker, this stuff's gonna pop up because it's cheaper. And this sold for $25, which is mind-blowing to me that someone would pay that much money for this, but there's not a single seller on eBay asking less than $20 for these coffee cup speakers, right? So for somebody that does all the testing themselves, I think it would be worth it. If you did all the work yourself and you had no other way to get inventory, buying wholesale electronics, even this low quality stuff, I think would still be worth it, is my opinion on it so far. Because regardless of whether or not the stuff is gonna sell, I'm gonna list all of it on eBay just so you guys can see. If you guys are catching this video late, you'll be able to see all this stuff on eBay, and then we'll be able to determine, like Sean was saying, if I don't have a process, I got to invent a process, right? So if I put it up and just say, hey, let's just list all this stuff and see what happens. And if I can't sell it, I may have to lot it together. Let's see. Jay Scott's saying on auctions he wants to see his money back in 45 days. That's a great attitude. I like that too, because you're looking for that quick churn through this stuff, and that's probably what wholesalers like OEM experts are trying to do. They buy the tractor trailer load of this stuff, and then they try and sell it within, I'd say probably 30 days to get rid of it so they can get another tractor trailer and get that relationship with the wholesaler. I'm sorry, with the manufacturer going. Let's see. Well, we'll find out. So my eBay account that I'm listing this stuff is the Low Key Husky. So we'll see how this stuff does. I've seen this LG set at the AT&T store before. I don't know if you guys know that. So obviously they have relationships with some of the cell phone companies or kiosks. That might be where they're getting it from. They're in Brooklyn. So if you get anybody is in New York, check it out. So OEM Experts is in the chat. Check it out. They're saying that the Gear 4 speakers are brand new. Let's take a look. I would say, this is Bobby from OEM actually in the chat. So you can see the seal right there. I think it could be new. Let me see here. Okay, well, maybe Bobby can give us an idea, since he's in the chat right now, of what would this specific lot have costed. That would give us a really good idea of whether or not it would be worth it for us to buy from you. Let's see. So the Giant Gear 4 speaker that's listed on eBay right now for 80 bucks is sealed still, but the little one is not sealed. So let's take a look at, actually, that's not true. It's also sealed. Actually, oh, well, no, it's not. Okay, because look, right, there's plastic on it, but you can open it. So someone has cut the, let's see here. This speaker, this one, Bobby, is not new. For sure, it's not new. Like, look at this. I don't know if you guys can see with my MacBook camera, but this is not new. This one isn't. The other one might be. And it wouldn't come pack. It came like when I opened the package, it looked like that, like brand new from the brand new. It wouldn't be legit. So Bobby is saying that this speaker would be $20, and it's 80 bucks is what people are asking for on eBay. So pretty decent return. Yeah, Bobby, there's some questions in here on how to order. So maybe you can get in there and check it out and see if it help those people make an order. Again, this is literally an unbiased review, guys. I don't know. So let's see. Gear 4 speakers, 20 bucks. These JBL speakers, or headphones, I'm going to try. They're trending on eBay around 65 bucks. But yeah, this is very cool. I'm glad that we actually have Bobby in the chat to answer the questions. Let's see. So we got somebody in the chat that wants to place a $2,000 order. Let's check it out and see what happens. Rhino, if you end up ordering from them, let me know how it goes. Bobby, I do want to place an order for a higher end box just to see, because if I am going to do the listing myself, I would definitely want to list the higher end stuff. But with staff, I don't mind listing all this cheaper stuff. And to be honest, everybody, check it out. I'm going to list all this stuff on eBay today. So it's Low Key Huskies, the eBay store. The link will be below in the link tree. I'm going to list all of it today, which is kind of really cool because you guys will be able to see that probably in less than 3 hours, I should be able to list all this. I don't know. We'll see how fast I can list it. But since it's all scannable, we can see. These coffee cup things, man. There's not any solds on eBay except for one. But somebody paid $25 for it. That's insane. Bobby, what would it cost on something like this be? It's a Espresso Gear 4 speaker. This appears to be new. This is for sure new because it hasn't. None of the seals are broken. There's actually, I don't even know if you could open this packaging without breaking the packaging. So this is actually pretty cool retailing. This is in a store. I might buy this. Let's see here. Where is this chat? Roughly $7. That's not bad. It's just an estimate, right? These are selling for 25. Buying it for 7 would be okay, even if you have to sit on them. I bet you this would be really easy to sell on Instagram. Because if you're having a cup of coffee, but it wasn't coffee, it was the speaker, that'd be pretty dope. Maybe somebody would buy it. Cup speakers are $4. J. Scott is saying, everyone has different models, but typically eBay sales are lower than 90% in 30 days. Yeah, I mean, I would actually be okay with 25% sales in 30 days. So you guys should put in the chat below, what is your realistic sell-through rate on a monthly basis. Like, what would you like to sell of your inventory? Let's say you have 1,000 items. How many would you want to sell in 30 days? Realistically, like obviously people are going to say I want to sell 1,000 of 1,000, but if you've been doing eBay for a while, I don't know too many sellers that sell 100% through their inventory unless you're selling discount gold, right? Discount gold, you would sell that quick. But other than that, I don't know how you would sell through 100% of your inventory in 30 days. Let's look up this Mophie. Let's see. Better not let my girlfriend see any of this stuff. She's just going to take what she wants. That's all right. Mophie, power station mini. Yeah, so these are selling for around 11 bucks free shipping. Clearance Ninja is saying he'd be happy with a 20% sell-through rate. Let's see. Yeah, this is just a sample box of stuff that you can order from them. So I'll probably have to place an actual order with these guys so you guys can see what, to get a better idea. So it looks like wireless speakers would probably be between 5 and 10 bucks. And wireless speakers are going to sell pretty well. Let's check out what this Boom Buttocks would sell for. So this 26 bucks is what the these are consistent, or not consistently selling, but these do sell for $26 free shipping, brand new. Jay Scott's saying he's hoping for 25% sell-through rate. Chloe's saying 20 to 30% sell-through rate. Let's see. This appears to be new, Bobby. This packaging is pretty beat up on this Boombotics. This is selling for $26 free shipping on eBay. Only about 2 are selling per month, so pretty slow sell-through. This is on eBay, but it looks like it's used, but it's not used. It's actually just dusty. So some of the stuff has been sitting. Built-in speakerphone. Whoa, built-in speakerphone. How do you answer though? Let's see. Large loans contain iPads. What's the minimum order? I know OEM. You guys are talking about also with. They have a relationship, I think, with Apple. Let's see. What's the minimum order? I had asked that earlier. I think it depends on where you are. They also offer financing, guys. If you have if you guys have any questions on financing, I think they do 30-day. They do payment options also, OEM experts, so you can buy now, pay later. I think with certain terms and certain requirements. Maybe Bobby can answer that in the chat. I would say this stuff is pretty good, in my opinion. I should be able to easily, well, I'm gonna be able to double my money since I got it for free, but I don't know what something like this would have cost. Actually, let's try and add it up. He was saying that these wireless speakers are $4. So 2, 3, 11, that's 50. Bobby, how much would these like cell phone cases cost? That's a good idea. Maybe I'll just sell this whole sample box. So Sean is saying 52,000 listed for wireless speakers and only 19K sold. That's a great way to look at it. That's like a pro tip. If you can look at the whole entire industry and look at the sell-through rate. But Sean, I don't know if you can research this, but the sold doesn't actually show multi-quantity listings. So if 100 of this, you would only get 1 completed in the sold. I know that, I mean, that's the case with my listings. On the t-shirts, some of them I've sold like 10, but it only shows up in the completed as 1 sold. So 19,000 unique things sold out of 52,000 is not too bad. Or how do you even determine what's worth it? That would be interesting to ask. So Bobby's saying it depends on the brand and model. I don't know. Is there a way for you to, maybe you can look at this and get it. I guess since you're saying it depends by model, it'd be impossible to answer. But right now I'm actually going to list all this stuff one by one just to see. But you're right. If I were to buy a bunch of, if I were to buy a couple of pallets from Bobby, I'd probably turn them into little mini boxes to send to people. That might be a way to do it. Also, if you guys want to create a little mini wholesale business like his, her home, if you guys follow Potty Mouth Motivator on Instagram, her handle I think it's Michelle, right? I think it's Michelle. His, her homes. She's buying stuff by the tractor trailer and then wholesaling it to people, also, which is an idea. Bobby's saying they do $4 to $6 for OtterBox stuff. Is anybody here ungated and under OtterBox? Because that's an interesting thing. If you were on Amazon early, I think you could have been ungated in this brand. But if you guys can help me out, hit the like button. I can do more unboxing of different wholesale companies just so I can see what it's like. Getting to 10,000 items is going to be a lot easier if I buy wholesale because then I don't need to leave my house and go hunting. There's a lot of sort of knockoffs for OtterBox, like these durable military grade stuff. So the only two that were clearly opened and used and not put back the same way is the Samsung Gear headphones and the Tone Pro LG wireless headphones. Both of these definitely were used, but actually only one of the Gear speakers has been used. So these three definitely used. All the stuff under 10 bucks, I don't think so. It looks like just the box was open. And this charging pad, unfortunately, I think it's going to only go for around 10 bucks max. Screen protection on OtterBox is significantly cheaper. So if you guys do get just the screen protector for OtterBox, it's going to be way cheaper. What's up, Russ? Russ is in the chat. Okay. So I've done the wholesale bulk used clothing, which I didn't like too much. This stuff I would definitely like better because I think I can go to my car and quickly test all the car chargers. The cell phone cases don't require any setup. This speaker, since it's new, won't require any testing. But guys, I'm gonna hop off if there's not any more questions, and I'm gonna get this stuff listed. What's up, Joseph Perez? You're here for the very end. Basically, I bought all this stuff from OEM Experts, right? And I'm gonna list all this stuff on eBay right now on my low-key Husky account and see what happens. Once I list it, we'll see how it does. You guys can actually follow along. Sorry about that. So you guys can actually follow along and see what you think of this lot. So anyway, guys, email me at 10konthebay@gmail.com if you guys have any questions. There's a link to OEM Experts in the chat if you want to check it out. Get a hold of Bobby, who's in the chat right now. Ask him some questions and see how it works. But I am going to try definitely some wholesale stuff. But got a list. Hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you later.